Yo, what is up guys? This is Troy D from the Troy D 24/7 Malt channel, your source for on-point and no hype reviews. We are back yet again, everybody. We're back with another fragrance video today. And this one's gonna be brief, guys, because in just a few hours, I'm about to head out to the pumpkin patch with my kids. But before I do that, I'm gonna do this quick comparison of pretty much one of the most famous fall-winter fragrances of all time, as well as the clone or dupe of this fragrance. Now, before I continue, please do not forget to like and subscribe, guys, okay? Liking, subscribing, and watching the ads is a great big deal to the channel. Please continue the support, guys. We are headed to 14,000 subscribers, so thank you for your support. If you want more of the same, more clone comparisons, all you gotta do is hit like and subscribe, and I will keep doing them for you. And the fragrances that we will be talking about today are none other than the OG by Kilian Angel Share. Yes, Angel Share is back, as well as the clone slash dupe Maison Alhambra's Kismet Angel. Yes, Kismet Angel by Maison Alhambra. Now, these two, we will be comparing them today. I'll give you guys a breakdown of what I think after multiple tests of both side by side. And of course, I will give you at the end my thoughts of, should you get Kismet Angel or should you buy the other clones, because I have reviewed other clones of by Kilian Angel Share. I'm sure you're also curious as to what I think of Khamrah being compared to Kismet Angel. Real quickly, let's do a brief run through of by Kilian Angel Share for a lot of y'all that maybe have never smelled Angel Share, or if you have tried it maybe one or two times. This is a quick run through. I'll give you guys the quick details on this fragrance. Now, by Kilian Angel Share is undoubtedly one of the best fall winter fragrances, guys. And this one right here is inspired by Kilian and his experience in the Hennessy cellars. As you guys know, the owner of by Kilian is the grandson of the founder, or the great grandson of the founder of the Hennessy Empire, guys. So he has a lot of experience in the Hennessy cellars, hence a lot of the by Kilian fragrances are boozy fragrances. Now, this one right here is inspired by his experiences in the Hennessy cellars. So number one, you're gonna get a cognac accord from Angel Share. It is a prominent cognac accord. It doesn't really last that long, but it's just enough to give you that cognac whiskey experience right in the beginning of Angel Share. And the second prominent thing about Angel Share, on top of the tonka and cinnamon combination that it's really most known for, is also the oak cask accord, guys. So this is another reference to the Hennessy deal, guys, okay? Because you've got the oak cask cellars, then therefore you're also gonna get an oak cask accord, a dry, sort of dusty oak cask wooden feel here with by Kilian Angel Share. So those are, to me, the most prominent parts, your cognac and your oak cask accord. And then, of course, the most mainstream lovable part is going to be your tonka bean as well as your cinnamon. So you're gonna get tonka and cinnamon spice mixed in right there, and then eventually vanilla sandalwood in the end. So you got sweetness, amberiness, and then you've also got cognac and oak. Now, the other thing that I like about by Kilian Angel Share is the pricing, guys. This fragrance is really not that expensive. A whole bottle of the original costs only $210. Now, when I reviewed this bottle a long time ago, it was like $195. So there's a little bit of inflation there, guys. But $210, basically, I mean, that's like 2 designer scents or a bunch of other scents. But $210 to me is very affordable, as opposed to the other niche fragrances that go for $300 and up that don't even really perform. This one right here can actually do the job. In my opinion, it's one of the classiest, maybe dark, nighttime, evening time, brooding fragrances with that cognac accord, but also it is mass appealing because of the cinnamon tonka mix. Okay, now let's talk about Maison Alhambra's Kismet Angel. So this is a sample I got when I got a bunch of Maison Alhambra Lattafa samples. This one right here, I just added because I saw, oh, this is their clone of Angel Share. Now, the funny thing is, guys, this is my second Maison Alhambra video. I found out that Maison Alhambra is also from Lattafa. So Lattafa also makes Maison Alhambra. The big difference being Lattafa, the Lattafa brand and their fragrances are also clones, but they don't really tell you that they are the clones of certain fragrances, guys. So either you'll have to figure it out, or people that test or fragrance reviewers figure it out. But right here, guys, with Maison Alhambra, I mean, it's like flat out, we are the clone, okay? That is what Maison Alhambra is about. The big difference with Lattafa, obviously, is the straight up plagiarism of the original. So if you look at the bottle of Kismet Angel, you have the bottle in the same cylindrical shape as Angel's Share. I mean, it was close to just making it like a whiskey bottle. But of course, if you look at the plaque of Kismet Angel, the lettering is pretty much the same as the by Kilian Angel's Share one. So again, this is, I mean, in my opinion, a straight up clone company that just goes straight into telling you we are the clone right here. And Kismet Angel is yet another clone of by Kilian Angel's Share. I thought that the book was closed already with this because I thought that the Western clones were pretty good. But anyways, let's spray Kismet Angel and go through the motions yet again. Okay guys, now let's talk about Maison Alhambra's Kismet Angel. Now, in my opinion, after trying various clones of Angel's Share, the one thing that the clones cannot really copy or get down to a T, and that includes Kismet Angel, is the beginning cognac accord of Angel's Share. That is something they haven't been able to really nail down, and maybe that's something that by Kilian knows is their thing, okay? That is their speciality. It's the boozy part of their fragrances. So you are gonna get that cognac accord in the original. Right here in Kismet Angel, the moment I smelled this, and I had to try it several times, they did not get this cognac accord down. The smell to me, the sensation, the smell, once I smelled Kismet Angel, is sort of like a honey chocolate combination. Yes, a honey chocolate combination. And that's something that you'll get as you spray this over and over. I got like a honey chocolate combination in the beginning. Definitely not the cognac accord, or maybe you can say that's the praline note that maybe came up real early, but definitely it's not. It's a honey chocolate, sort of like a gourmandy type of opening that does not resemble the cognac accord at all. Now, just like the other clones, guys, okay, everything catches up in the mid. So the mid is actually the part that Kismet Angel gets right. So how long does this honey chocolate part, this failed cognac accord happen? Is pretty much like 20 minutes. You'll get 20 minutes of this not so cognac accord, and then of course the tonka bean and cinnamon and woods, the mid part that is the mass appealing part of Angel's Share, will pop up within 20 minutes and will last for a few hours. Now, this part for sure, really, they nail it right here. It's pretty much the same. Now, if I were to nitpick a little bit, I would say that the cinnamon spice here in Kismet Angel is stronger. And actually, I've said the same thing with other clones of Angel's Share. I feel like the cinnamon is much stronger. But if we're talking about like the imprint of the mid, the mass appealing side of Angel's Share, Kismet Angel actually nails it right here. Now, when we talk about the oak cask accord, definitely I would say this is another thing that by Kilian has an advantage of. The original has a more full-bodied oak cask accord that if you know the concept of Angel's Share, you'll get to appreciate that because it has something to do with the Hennessy line. But right here with Kismet Angel, you're gonna get some dry woodiness. Maybe this is cedar, guys, but it's not gonna be as full-bodied as the oak cask accord of the original. So again, guys, you're gonna get the signature cinnamon tonka in the mid. They really got it. They nailed it down 20 minutes after the intro, and then the woodiness is gonna be there, but it's not gonna really compare to the original. Now, the dry down is similar as well. They nailed the dry down as well with the introduction of praline, sandalwood, as well as vanilla. Now, right here in the dry down of Kismet Angel, same thing. You're gonna get that sugary praline that maybe popped up in the opening real quickly, guys, but really you're gonna get this nice transition with that praline, vanilla, and woods right here in the dry down, guys. And I think that they nailed down the mid to dry down, again, minus the cognac accord for sure, and a weaker oak cask accord, or maybe it's just like some dry cedar instead of the Oak Cask Accord, guys. But ultimately, I feel like Kismet Angel is a decent clone of by Kilian Angel's share for 38 bucks. But the thing is, I think that the Western clones, the ones that I reviewed in the beginning, the Dua as well as the Alexandria, I feel like those are better than this one. I think that those are way better than this one. And one of the reasons too is the performance. Much like most fragrances, this starts strong, but over time, of course, it does weaken, and this fragrance becomes a lingering scent within a couple hours. And I would say the strength level of the lingering scent of Kismet Angel is like a 5.5 or 6 out of 10 in total, 10 being the highest. And the original Angel share has a nice, strong, lingering scent that in my opinion would be on like the 7.5 to 8 out of 10 in terms of the strength. So the original is much more stronger. I feel like it's because there's more notes, there's more ingredients in the original versus this one, but this one was definitely weaker than the OG Angel share. And it's a little bit different from, again, the Western clones, which are a lot more amped up than this one right here. This one right here is not at the top of my list when it comes to Angel share clones. And honestly, if you ask me if I like this one or Khamrah, I'd rather get Khamrah, because when I try Khamrah, I know that it's not a dupe of Angel share. It's sort of, but it's really not. So I'm not really thinking about the comparison, but actually I've owned the original. So that is why I get disappointed when, you know, they don't have the Cognac Accord or the Oak Cask Accord isn't stronger. I think about the original, and that's why I think that the other scents, the other dupes of Angel share are much better than this one. So only try this and you'll probably appreciate this if you've never tried the original Angel share. And I did notice that by Kilian has started to release 7.5 mls of Angel share for like $45. So I think that is their counter to all the cloning. They're like, hey, here's the original right here. You can try it and test it for 45 bucks. And if you've tried the original, I'm pretty sure that there's no way you'd go for Kismet Angel, because this only has the imprint of the mass appealing side of by Kilian Angel share. And by Kilian Angel share, although there is a mass appealing side, more than that is going to be that Hennessy side, which I think is the more complex side of that fragrance. So I like the original more than this one, no doubt. All right, so that is it. That is my quick comparison of by Kilian Angel share as well as Maison Alhambra's Kismet Angel, guys. Hopefully for a lot of y'all that are curious about the comparison between the two, I've answered a lot of your curiosities, guys. And please continue to support the channel, guys. Do not forget to like and subscribe, because we will be doing more of the same. I mean, I have a ton of samples of the clones, and as always, I will give you guys an unbiased, no hype comparison between the original and the clones, guys. Okay, so until then, I'm off to the pumpkin patch. I'll see you guys soon. Take care. God bless. Peace.